Today I wanted to show you one of my favorite direction field plotters from Bluffton University. This direction field plotter allows me to quickly plot a direction field, and I don't have to do it by hand. So from now on you are welcome to use a direction field plotter, and this one is available to you. You can follow the link on this page if you would like to continue to find one of those. And I wanted to show you how it works today. So this direction field plotter, it has the direction field that is given for your equation that you put in. So notice you can change your variables. You can change it to dy dt and dx dt and dy dx. As you go throughout this course, you might want to use each one of those. I'm going to keep it with dy dx, and I want to choose a direction field of 2 minus y. So once I enter in that direction field, I'm just going to hit enter or return on my keyboard, and it will plot that field for me. So you can see the plot over here, and it has all of the different slopes of the trajectory as we go throughout our field. So you can pick any time, any value of y, and any value of x, and just stick those in and see what your direction field will look like, where the slope, what the slope of the trajectory is at each specific point. So this guy, I can see that it comes out pretty stable at the point of y equals 2. I can choose an initial point to start at, an initial condition, and I can just click on it on my graph, and this direction field will plot that for me. It will show me, oh, well, what happens with that point? Well, it could have started all the way back here and then ended up over here, again stabling out at about the point of y equals 2. I can pick other points and just go ahead and click on them and find out what happens to them. If I don't like my window here, I can always change my window by coming over here to my x and my y's. So if I think I might be missing another stable point above, then I can stick in another value like 9 and see what happens to that. So after I hit enter, then I end up with a new window. It doesn't look like there's another stable point, and judging by my equation, I don't think there should be another stable point. And so I can see that that is how my graph looks. If I would like to choose an initial condition to start at, let's say I want to just start at the point 2 and y equals 5, then I can submit that. Again, you can just hit enter to get that point, and it creates that curve for me. As I continue to click, one nice thing about this program is it'll change colors for you so that you can see each individual click and what happened with it. So you are welcome to play around with that and continue to use it as you continue throughout this course. Another thing that might be useful later on is the system section. This is called a phase portrait. It is showing a lot of vectors, and it is very similar to our direction field, but it is able to show us in the 2 different directions for a system of equations. So you might want to use that later. Right now, just stick with the one ordinary differential equation section. Feel free to play around if you want to change it to polar or look at polar systems. Those are kind of fun to see. We won't get to those in this class, but they can be fun to look at.